much love I'm sending to you. I hope your weekday, weekend, whenever you're watching this, is going well. Only high favor, well wishes, big blessings for all of you. If you haven't subscribed, that will be an awesome way to start your summer, right? To start your day, whatever's going on. It's an awesome way to start because trust me, something brought you here, whether it was what you're going through right now, what you have been through, what you are about to go through, and you're not aware of it yet. You are directed here. And it is a good thing. It is favor that you are directed here. I want to speak about sowing and reaping. Now, in a lot of areas, you hear about sowing and reaping. It can be in business, it can be in spirituality, it can be in relationships, right? It can be in so many areas of life. And when I say relationships, I also mean family or familial relationships, love, romantic relationships, or friendships. Relationship with their coworkers, a business partner, whatever the case. So sowing and reaping, basically it boils down to doing something. If you don't do anything, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to come out of it. Okay. It also has to do with planting, harvesting. Okay. So what good you put in comes out. What bad you put in is not going to turn out well at the end. Now, there may be exceptions to it, very rare or minor exceptions to rules, to laws, often referred to as phenomenon, okay? Because it usually works out the way it's supposed to work out, okay? As in the law of gravity, this is also a law, sowing and reaping. For instance, if I didn't take care of my health, if I didn't put into my body certain things that I need to thrive, it wouldn't come out, it wouldn't show. I would probably look like a completely different person, right? But I mean, generally, overall, as humans, we're not perfect people. Our minds are not perfect, our emotions aren't perfect, our physicality isn't perfect. It can't be because we're human. We're not alien. Maybe there's an alien race somewhere out there who's perfect that don't have flaws or imperfections, but we have them. Okay, so let's stay on track with sowing and reaping. Now, when you do something, or invest something, or risk, or put in hard work, you should do it with excellence. Do it with excellence. Put in your best efforts. Okay. Try not to do it at the last minute, willy-nilly, without preparation, without strategic goals in mind. Try to put what you can into it without burning yourself out, of course, or becoming overwhelmed or ignoring other areas of your life that's important. Whether it's your social life, family life, you're connected to your family. If you have healthy family that allow you to elevate and mature in a way that's going to sustain you in this life a long way, and not cut your journey short, whether it's because they didn't know better or they intentionally guided you, directed you along the wrong path. But do all you set out to do with excellence. I want to tell y'all a story. I don't want to go too deep into sowing and reaping because I feel like my story that I'm about to tell you is going to help. Hopefully. with what I'm talking about here today. In fourth grade, I was about 8 years old. Not, no, I was about 9. Yeah, about 9 years old. I, well, actually, let me just say it like this. In some countries, there's no kindergarten. You just have like VPK preschool and then you go straight to first grade. So some kids are a little couple of years older than other kids in other countries where you actually do have kindergarten and you lose that 1 year. You graduate probably like a year later at 17, 18, where in other countries you may graduate 16 in high school and that's normal, or maybe 17. So it's like a year different. So I was 8 or 9 in fourth grade. And my teacher, she was my homeroom teacher, Miss Delsum. Love Miss Delsum, awesome teacher. She gave us a project to do. She was like, "Hey, you guys, we're having a project today." She had ripped out sheets of paper from a magazine. It was like a British magazine or something like that. The royal about our magazines about the royal family. I'm not sure where she got them from, but she told us that we're going to be doing an art project. She wants us to make sketches of the pictures that she randomly distributed in the classroom of just stuff happening in the royal family in Britain, in around the castle. Just interesting, I guess, photograph scenery that photographers took out this magazine. And I got my picture. My picture was of the guards. You know, the guards, they hold their sword or their gun and they have that helmet on that comes under their chin. And they have this big, like, black furry hat. I don't know, top hat, big furry top hat. They stand guard at the, I don't know if it's Buckingham Palace, I think it is, or somewhere at a royal entrance. And they wear the red suits with all the silk, the buttons and all of that. And they wear the black pants with, I think it has a stripe on the side, I can't remember. And it had like 5 guards in front of a gate. I think it was a castle, and they had their weapon, and there was like some trees in the background or on the side, some other buildings. That was my picture that I got. My other classmates got other pictures. I didn't really get to see what their pictures were. So we got at it. She's like, "That's the art assignment for the day." I got sketching. I was sketching. She gave us color pencils. I remember it wasn't crayons, it was color pencils in fourth grade. I was coloring the black top furry hats. I was coloring the red army, soldier suits, tin man suits. I was coloring the background, the walls in the back and the trees. And then I was all done. I was doing my best. I was like, this is gonna look good. I was doing my best. I was actually enjoying it. I love to draw. I like to sketch and color and make art. It's something I like to do. My dad's actually a drafter, so he would draft blueprints for city buildings and homes, and he works with architects. So he has that. He's pretty good. If you saw my dad's handwriting and how he draws, hey, that's what he does. I don't know if that's genetic or passed down. I know my brother also has, and my younger brother also has a love for art and he has strong artistic abilities. Not necessarily like in painting or sculpting or crafting, other types, but it's just mainly sketching. And I was sketching. That was the first time I think I actually really sketched anything in fourth grade that I cared about. I didn't really think I was a sketcher. And I gave it to the teacher. I think it was like in the middle of the week or on a Friday. Everyone had to turn it in. She's like, "Time's up, turn it in." We turned it in, went home, went to the playground, played, had lunch, did our thing. We came back on Monday, and all of a sudden, the teacher's like, "Oh, class, listen up. I brought your results back from your artwork, and I have an announcement to make." She's like, the sketches that you did last week was actually a competition. It's actually something. She was like, it was a competition. It's actually something that you were participating in, that was set up by, I guess, it was national, set up by the government. And we have winners, and I'm going to list the 3 winners from the competition. So there was a first winner, second winner, third winner, runner up. So she lists the runner up, wasn't me. She lists the second place person in the classroom, wasn't me. And they got like a pin or like a ribbon or something like that. Then she said, and the winner is you. She's like, the winner is Davvy. I was like so shocked. It felt weird because I'm like, I was just sketching. You didn't tell us this was a competition. So I came up to the front of the class and she shook my hand and she said, congratulations, you won the competition. And then she said, there's more to the competition. Then she proceeded to tell me that, you're going to be invited to a luncheon, a national luncheon. You're going to be going on this particular day. You won't come to school that day. You're going to have to wear your best whatever dress. You're going to go there. You're going to meet the governor. So where I'm from in the Caribbean, the governor is also referred to as the British High Commissioner. So that's where I was going, to his mansion, all right, or his castle. He lives like in this big, huge place, far, far away on a hill somewhere. She's like, that's where you're going to have lunch, and she says that the national newspaper is going to be there. You're going to be in the newspaper. They're going to be taking pictures of you, and she was like, you're going to receive a certificate and a plaque and all of this stuff. And she says that I'm not going to be the only one there. She's like, your parents are invited, or you can invite one or two other family members to come and celebrate with you. You're going to meet the British High Commission, quote unquote, governor. Because I know the United States, each state has a governor. So I was so excited. I was like, I don't know who this guy is, where I'm going. I don't know what's going on. Never met the person, never went into that neighborhood or place. Okay. It was so official. But she said there was also going to be other kids from other schools who participated in the competition. So when I got to the luncheon with my parents, I met other kids from other schools who were all dressed up beautifully, who received their certificate, their plaque, and their national news article. Each of us had like a national news article about what we did and what school we went to, and like a little write up on us. We met who we were going to meet. We had the luncheon. Our parents were there like taking pictures, and there was like people from, I guess, photographers, videographers from the news station, local news station, taking pictures, making videos of us. And it was exciting. We were smiling for the cameras. I was like, what? It was a big deal for me. Because I was not like used to being in front of camera. I'd prefer not to be in front of a camera, as I talked about in a recent video. But hey, it's success for me. Like I said in another video, that I'm here, that I'm in front of you speaking today. If you know me. And I told you that story because actually I still have all of the accolades and the certificate, and it's framed and everything. My mom has it, and it's far, far away from here. But I thought of telling you the story recently within the last 10 days or so. But the reason I'm telling it is because I didn't realize, like I said, what I was a part of, that I was a part of a competition, that I was being judged and critiqued, and what I was doing. I was just enjoying myself from being in the present moment and just absorbing the fact that we get a day where we don't have to like write an essay or, count or do some other like mathematics, some division, algebra, whatever. But maybe not fourth grade. What were we doing in fourth grade? Division, subtraction, multiplication. Oh, I didn't like that. So we had a day off from doing that. I got to draw. That was fun, in my opinion. But I I noticed a pattern throughout my life that I would practice excellence in other areas of life, okay, in my schoolwork, which is why, in middle school and high school, also in other countries, middle school is referred to as junior high. Some people may not be aware of that. I showed excellence in my work and always turned up on top. Okay, always turned up on top. I'll tell a story about that another time. Turning up on top. In college, at least 8 out of the 10 semesters that I attended college, I was on the honor roll. I received my honor roll certificate. Okay, in career, I received bonuses and promotions and other incentives because I gave my best. I gave my best. I'm not talking about overextending yourself or becoming overwhelmed or frustrated or stressed out or accepting assignments, tasks, positions out of your league or abilities. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay, so you can do this in relationships. You can do this in whatever you aspire to. Try to do it at your best. Try to be excellent at it. This is a short life. We're living it. Why not try? One day it's going to be over. And I prefer to live with little to no regrets. Do you? Are you that type of person? Is that something you would also want to reach the end of your life and feel more satisfied than dissatisfied? But the point is, it can bring great things your way. If things aren't happening for you the way you want them or you prefer or you imagine it should be going, think about, how do I conduct business? How do I carry myself? How do I treat others who can't do anything in return for me? Whether it's a stranger, an employer, anything outside of what you're required to do, expected to do, paid to do. That's a part of practicing excellence, in my opinion. But that's all I want to share today. I think that's it. I don't think it's anything else. Like this video if you are inspired. Like it if you are entertained. Subscribe to the channel. You can also share it on social media if you're big into that. Please do so. I'm sending my love to you. I will greatly appreciate it. Okay, may you receive big blessings. Okay, high favor in your life. That's my prayer. Till the next video, take care of yourselves. Visit the description area. I may leave something there. I'm not 100% sure today. All right. Till next time. Bye.